Hi, I'm David Pello, a professor at UTSA. Bob Fuhrman joined UTSA in 1989 and served the Department of Psychology there for 30 years. I served 27 of those with him. Bob was an amazing mentor to me, showing me the ropes, advising me on test construction, lecturing, and leading me through the tenure process. What I will always remember Bob best for is that he was, in many quintessential respects, the intellectual life force of the department. And the behavior that made that most apparent, I think, was his penchant for question asking. Whenever there was a colloquium, a job talk, or a meeting of the social psychologist in Texas, Bob was reliably there with his hand raised, ready to pull at the philosophical threads underlying the argument being proffered. In theses and dissertation meetings, Bob was also known for allowing students to get maybe 5 minutes through their presentation, and then in Supreme Court fashion, he would be off and running, asking questions and changing the meeting from a presentation to a very fruitful exchange of ideas. This was the fun stuff for Bob, what he loved most about his job. On about May 31st, I learned that Bob had had surgery and was being moved to hospice care. I went to visit him in the hospital. He held out his hand, I took it, and we talked. We talked about the difficulties of letting go of things, and he mentioned that he might have done a few things differently. And I said, "But you did have a lot of intellectual fun along the way." His countenance changed, and he said, "Yeah, I have no complaints at all." And from there, we talked about our mutual satisfaction with mentoring, especially at the master's and doctoral level. And he said with great pride that it was the best thing that he had ever done. I had been sworn to secrecy about Bob's medical state, but it later occurred to me that I could call for happy tributes regarding his retirement. And so I did, and 48 hours later, I had a video with 20-some students that I could play for him in his room. And that's what I'd like to share with you now, starting with his first doctoral student that he led to graduation. I hope it provides some solace, and I ask you to join me in celebrating what his life meant to us all.
Hi Bob, congrats on the exciting retirement. I am so happy for you that you will finally have some downtime to cook with Barb and just read whatever you want. I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me over the past 8 years, which is more than I could ever say, but especially for reading the first and the second and the 10th drafts of all my papers, for helping me prep for bad presentations and stressful interviews, and just teaching me basically everything I know. I hope to be half the mentor that you are, and I am just so excited for you. Hope to be able to take you to Shaw's Crab House to celebrate at some point.
Hello, hey Dr. Fuhrman. I had every intention on doing this before, but in true fashion, it's an hour before Dr. Pillow wanted the video. So here we are in my bedroom. Sorry for the mess, but I just want to say congratulations on your retirement. I'm so excited for you, and I just want to thank you for everything you've ever enabled us to do, not just me, but your students in general. I'm now actually the operations director of the consumer neuroscience company that I had been telling you about, that I started working in Austin for. So I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for your guidance and just your general lessons that you've always taught us. So I really appreciate it. I wish you the best in your retirement. I wish you the best in your health, and I hope to keep in touch. Next time I'm in San Antonio, I'll be sure to reach you on your cell phone. I'll give you a text. I know you don't like them, but I'm going to text you anyway. But I hope you're doing well. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. Well, actually, I think I can comfortably call you Bob at this point because I do now also have my doctorate in psychology as of August 2018. I've been a postdoc at Colorado State University since then, studying the role of identity in substance use among American Indian adolescents, which has been so amazingly interesting and cool. But I just want you to know that your lessons, the things that you've taught me, not just with respect to measurement, although your measurement class lays the foundation basically of my understanding of assessment and psychology, but in terms of the little tidbits that you've given me over the years, over beer at SBSB, you've really provided the most amazing role model in my mind for what a fantastic mentor should be and a fantastic leader.
Hey, Dr. Fuhrman, heard that you were retiring. I'm currently at UTSA. Just wanted to thank you for all the opportunities, especially for letting me teach and not failing me. I hope you have fun on your retirement, and I hope you do well. Have a good one.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Monica Indo, Dr. Monica Indo. I get to call you Bob now, but I'll probably keep calling you Dr. Fuhrman. I am now an assistant professor at Concordia University, Texas in Austin. And when I think back to my time in the master's program and my time with you, I remember that I avoided all of your classes in undergrad. I knew that they would be challenging, and I didn't know that I was up for the challenge. And then I got into the master's program, and I had to take a bunch of classes with you, and they were challenging. And you'd laugh about it. You'd tell us, this test is going to be really hard, and then you'd chuckle. And I don't know that I would chuckle maybe out of fear and anxiety, but it wasn't the same kind of chuckle that you had. But that's something that you taught me early on that maybe neither of us realized you were teaching me. I want to teach psychology in a way that's entertaining and exciting and students are interested in, but I also want it to be challenging. I want them to actually learn something and take something away from it. I also want to thank you for your mentorship. There are times in the master's program that I really needed that, and you provided that. So I appreciate everything that you've done for me. You've been a great teacher and a mentor and friend. So take care and thank you.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Mercedes Vaughn, now known as Dr. Ingram. I wanted to say thank you very much for all of your time and effort as a professor at UTSA, your time on my committee, your feedback that you gave me as I was a grad student in the Department of Psychology, and definitely got me to where I am today. I'm currently an evaluator for some federal grants through the University Health System here in town. I also adjunct faculty at UTSA Department of Counseling and see clients in the evening at a private practice. So I'm busy, and my work ethic was definitely because you, as well as the professors there at UTSA, the master's program. Thank you for everything you've done. I wish you well. I wish you the very best, and happy retirement.
Good morning, Dr. Fuhrman. Hope you're well. And it's Jeff, just letting you know that I'm out of state, so finally got out of Texas. And I'm here at the National Center for Veterans Studies, completing a postdoc, learning a ton, and definitely taking forward the lessons from classical measurement theory, as well as the other intangibles, such as what it means to be a resolute leader, a caring colleague, and an awesome mentor to students. So I will carry those nuggets of wisdom forward in this position and beyond, and wish you the best. Have a great day.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. Becca here. I graduated with my PhD last year, and I'm actually walking on Oregon State University campus right now. I'm doing a postdoc with the eCampus Research Unit, so we do research on online learning. I want to thank you so much for being on both of my committees, my comps, and my dissertation. I really valued your feedback, and I love the conversations we had about relationships. So thank you so much for everything you've done.
Dr. Fuhrman, this is Alexis Blessing, and I just wanted to let you know that I'll be defending my dissertation soon and graduating from the PhD program here at UTSA. And I just wanted to take the time to thank you for all that you've done for us here at UTSA. And that I'm not sure where my career path will take me next, but I know with the skills that you taught us in the undergraduate and graduate program that I'll go far. And I just wanted to let you know that, again, the skills and concepts that you taught us in measurement and variance and regression are all things that I use every day, and that I'm trying to pass on to the students that I mentor within Dr. Morissette's lab. And again, I want to let you know I'll never forget all of the skills that you taught us and your guidance, especially the variance and Venn diagrams and pancake and pizza metaphors. And again, I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done for us here at UTSA.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. Happy retirement. It's Catherine Orwella. I graduated from the master's program in 2015 from UTSA. Just after that, my husband and I moved to Alabama, where I finished a doctorate in lifespan developmental psychology at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Last August, I took a postdoc with my mentor, and we're examining relationships between diet and nutrition and emotional functioning and academic performance in adolescents. I want to say thank you for being such a big reason of why I had such a great experience at UTSA. I really appreciate your patience and kindness that you always showed me and to all of your students. It's been a great example as I now have been tasked with taking care and mentoring my own students. Thank you so much for having a positive impact on me as a researcher. Best wishes to you.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. Wanted to tell you congratulations on your retirement. I also wanted to thank you for all your guidance during my grad school career. Because of you, I am now a data management specialist at UT, and I'm going to pursue my PhD at the University of Texas at Austin in quantitative methodology. Sorry, that was a mouthful. But thank you so much. Your lectures truly inspired me, and I felt happy not every single time I was in class, but most times I was in class. And I felt that your class truly showed me where my passion was and definitely took me on the path that I am now. So thank you so much. I wish you the best.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman, it's Anissa. I recently learned that you had retired from the university, and I just wanted to take a moment out of my day to thank you for everything that you contributed to my life. You helped me so much academically to understand things, to see my way about getting through everything. From the times in your office, many tears shedding, you actually inspired me to look deep within myself and realize that I could complete this. It just took me a little bit extra. Now that I've been away from academia for almost 4 years, I truly believe in myself more than ever. I'm hoping one day to go back and get my PhD, and I definitely will keep all the words you've ever given to me deep inside my mind. And when I have times of struggle, I will definitely reach for those words. I also want to tell you that although I'm still working for the plastic surgeon, I use my psychology degree like crazy. So don't think that it's ever going to waste. Thank you, Dr. Fuhrman, for everything that you've given to me and for everything that you've given to the university and every student whose life you've touched. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Erin Freed out here in California. I finished up my doctorate at UC Davis a couple of years ago, and I'm now teaching at both Davis and at Sacramento State. And I want to thank you for being such a fantastic educator and for being so inspirational. I did teach research design and data analysis for the first time last term, and if you had a sense a couple of months ago of just sort of vengeance or satisfaction coming to you through the force, it's probably because I assigned 46 undergraduates to create a driving aggressive scale from scratch. I thought I knew how that was going to go and what challenges I would face, and I didn't. I just didn't. But it was a learning experience for all of us, and I remember how easy you made it seem when you taught our class and how much I learned from it. So my goal for next term is to teach it over again, do it better, and live up to your example. Thank you so much for everything that you've done over the years, and I wish you all the best in this new chapter of your life.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. This is Stephanie Keller-Lolata. I hear you're retiring, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for everything that you've done for me over apparently the last 23 years. I was looking at my old transcripts and doing the math. I don't know how it's been that long, but it has been. I tell my students to this day that the hardest class I ever took as an undergrad is social cog, and it was also the class I learned the most from and I got the most out of. I thank you very much for everything you did for me as I worked on my thesis as a graduate student. You were a wonderful mentor to me. Today I am the full-time lecturer at Texas A&M University, San Antonio, and I would not have that job if it was not for you. I've actually been there now for 8 years, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much for all of the guidance you've given me while I was your student and more recently, and I hope to see you again soon, not just when we are both heading to BJ's for a bite to eat, but hopefully for maybe a lunch where we actually sit together. And thank you again for everything. Bye-bye.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. This is Pooja. I was in the 2014 to 2016 MS cohort, and you were my thesis advisor and my professor. I'm currently working here in San Antonio as a data and product specialist for a civic technology company called City Flag. They make mobile apps and software for local city governments. Thank you for being such a great mentor and for your time, your patience, and your support during my time in the program. The knowledge and skills that you taught me have really helped me to succeed in my current job. I wish you a very happy retirement.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Christina Hinojosa from the class of 2003. I am in Houston. I have been at MD Anderson Cancer Center for almost 10 years now. I work as a coordinator of clinical studies in the Department of Leukemia. And I am so grateful for the foundation that you and Dr. Flanagan laid for my entire career. I don't know if you remember this or not, but when I applied to the master's program, I had a less than impressive GRE score. However, you called me into your office and had a one-on-one with me and explained that you believed that my GPA and my history spoke more to my capabilities than my pathetic GRE score. And I'm so thankful that you knew measurement in that way because you took a chance on me. And to this day, I tell that story about how when the stars seem to be not aligned for you, all you need is one person to believe in what you're capable of and take a chance on you. And I hope that you know that what you've done for my history impacts patients and families that I work with every day. And in that sense, your legacy lives on through all of us. And my wish for you is that you are well and that you know peace. I'm thinking of you and praying for you.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you did when you were our professor. I'm currently working as a data analyst at a nonprofit and getting ready to start my PhD in August at Texas Tech. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for always making our class laugh and for never going easy on us. Looking back, really appreciate it.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Nirvana here. Congratulations on retiring! Yay! How exciting. Oh my gosh, I wish I could be there to congratulate you in person, but I am actually living in Los Angeles right now where I'm pursuing my doctoral degree in clinical psychology and I'm halfway done, so yay. Now I'm not exactly focusing on research, but I will say that thanks to you and all of the valuable lessons that I learned in your psychometrics class, I am working on creating my own scale, so be proud. But yes, I just wanted to wish you a happy retirement and please enjoy it. It is well-deserved and just know that you will be very missed at UTSA, especially within the psychology department. But yeah, all the best and congratulations again.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. I know it's been a while, but I just wanted to reach out and let you know how much I appreciated you as a professor and a mentor. You were an awesome professor and wanted you to know that you were the reason why I applied to the master's program in the first place. So thank you again for everything. I wish you the best and I'll forever be grateful for your guidance and support. Bye.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. It's Jody Moss, now Lissy. I just wanted to send you a note and say thank you for pushing me to go to grad school. If it hadn't been for you, I would have never gone. And if I hadn't gone to grad school, I wouldn't be a director of decision science analytics at USAA now. I've been at USAA for 13 years. My husband and I now have a 2-year-old son as well. So I just wanted to say hi. I hope you're doing well, and I wish you a very happy retirement.
Bye.
Hey, Dr. Fuhrman, it's Janelle Kaler. I was in your measurement class. I'm still a graduate student at UTSA, getting ready to go into my second year in the doctoral program. I really enjoyed all the stuff that you taught us, and I've definitely carried it forward, and I'm hoping to go even more into psychometrics eventually. Good luck with retirement. Yeah.
Hi, it's Kristen Wilborn. Just wanted to say hi. I am now a biostatistician working from home, as you can see, in a clinical research organization. Wanted to say thank you for all the lessons you taught me, particularly that it is always important to fight with Bauman on methodological issues, especially if it's in front of a candidate that you're considering for hire, that it's also important. You also taught me that Dr. Peppers come in little tiny size cans, which are really helpful. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks again for everything. Bye.
Despite the fact that I took measurement with you twice, the most important thing I learned from you is that friendship is important, but doing the right thing for your students is more important. When I changed advisors, despite the fact that my first advisor was one of your best friends, you helped me through the process. You were caring, you were considerate, you were professional, you were neutral. You helped me to do what was right for me, and it's more than I ever could have asked for, more than I expected, to be perfectly honest. As a result of that, I am now working on a PhD in management and organizational behavior. I am a consultant for the UTSA libraries, and I am an assistant manager at the restaurant I have worked for since undergrad. I hope that you enjoy retirement until such time as we need another chair, and then we'll call you, kind of like we did when Smith left. Take care of yourself, Dr. Fuhrman, and enjoy this time.
Hey, Dr. Fuhrman. This is Manuel Galvan. I took your statistics class not too long ago as part of a master's program. Right now I'm, 2 years done with my master's degree, and now I'm at Stanford, and I've been a research coordinator here for a couple of years, and I'll be moving on to go to North Carolina, Chapel Hill for my PhD. And I really hope you're doing well. I'm just dropping a quick message to say hi, and also to let you know that I'm just really thankful for your time you spent in the classroom and outside the classroom several times talking about how I can get my head around some of the concepts we were learning in class. And thanks to you, I feel like I was more successful in my interviews for this job and for grad school, and I'm really glad I had such a good teacher. So it's nice knowing you, and I hope you're doing well. Take care.
Hi, Dr. Fuhrman. This is Abigail Thamez. This fall, I will begin teaching at Our Lady of the Lake University my favorite subjects in psychology, cognition, and the Research Methods Lab. Your social cognition class definitely inspired my love for cognition, and your advice on writing will definitely help in how I teach others in my lab. You taught me not to put every idea into one sentence, and so you have no idea how your advice has shaped my writing today. You definitely made the program challenging, and I learned in your psychological measurement class how much I love factor analyses, and I'm hoping to get to continue my research moving forward. And so thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for your care. I wouldn't have made it through the master's program without you. You're someone deserving very profound respect, and you're in my prayers, and I wish you all the best.
Hey, Bob. One of Maya Angelou's most famous quotes is, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So much of that quote is surprisingly wrong when it comes to you, at least for me. She was wrong about not remembering what you said. I remember so many of the things you taught us, things that make me a real crowd pleaser at parties. I'll randomly say things like, hey, did you know that Cronbach's alpha is the average of all possible split half reliabilities for a measure? And people will look at me like I'm a crazy person. Now that I'm a professor myself, my goal in life is to create soul-crushing exams that would rival yours. And sadly, I've not yet come close. When students complain about my exams being hard, I always tell them about you and your tests. I tell them about how the 2 hardest classes I ever took in my life were measurement and your social seminar in the summer. I tell them about how, I thought that I would die by the end of both of them, and how you'd always say, you won't die. You might feel like it on the inside, though. But I always also make sure to tell them about how those were my 2 favorite classes of all time, primarily because I really did feel like I got my money's worth. That brings me to what you did. Maya Angelou was wrong about not remembering that, too. I remember feeling very much like an imposter during my first year of graduate school, like I didn't belong in a program, like I didn't belong in grad school, period, for that matter, even. And I had almost no confidence in myself. And because they like to torture us, your first exam was the first one that we ever took as grad students. And I vividly remember walking out of that class feeling like I had bombed it. But luckily for me, everyone else had that same feeling too. When we got our grades back, I had gotten a 91, albeit with the curve, as you would often remind me. But I was the only one in the class that got an A. And you have no idea what that meant to me in that moment and going forward. In that moment, I knew I had what it took to do this program and more. And you did that for me, whether I ever told you or not. So Maya was wrong about the first 2 things, at least when it comes to you, but she was right about the 3rd one. And as the song goes, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I suppose. I'll never forget how you made me feel, or rather what you made me feel, which frankly was an impending sense of doom that practically scared me shitless, on exam days at least. I literally face obstacles in life now, and I say to myself, this crisis seems tough now, and it seems insurmountable, but this shit could be worse. It could be one of Bob's exams. When I tell students about you in your classes, I tell them about how when I was a doctoral student, way after you couldn't even hurt me anymore, how I would randomly see you around in the hallways, and I would see you, and I would literally go, ah! And then run the other way as a joke. I would tell them how you wore that as a badge of honor and would play along. Not too long ago, I was hopping out of the elevator, and as I rounded the corner going towards your old office, 3 students from the previous year's cohort saw me, and they all screamed and ran down the other hallway. Not entirely sure if it was a joke or not. I'll never forget how that made me feel, and I hope sincerely that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish you Godspeed on whatever comes next, and I will always make sure that people remember Bob. Thanks, friend.